A true David versus Goliath. We have the new Shot Scope LM1 launch monitor, which retails for $200, about the size of a smartphone, going up against the Foresight GC3 $8,000 launch monitor. We're gonna see how this LM1 can compete. Is it accurate? Does it work as good as an $8,000 launch monitor? Let's go find out. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, so we are using our new Meta glasses to film this right now. I just wanted to give you a close-up, in-hand look at the new Shot Scope LM1. As you can see, not much bigger than a smartphone, very compact, has a little kickstand that pops out here on the back. Charging port on this side is a USB-C, and then this side you have the power button and toggle up and down, and then a back button. Let me show you exactly what it looks like when we turn it on. You press and hold the power button here. You see LM1 Shot Scope. You have start session. You can press up and down here to toggle between what you want to do. So if you press start session, you'll press again the check mark here. You start session. It has speed training, practice range, and on course. We're going to start with the speed training. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. You press on speed training and it'll pop up and tell you your miles per hour. Now you can change that if you want to kilometers per hour, but it is miles per hour right now. If you want to get back out of the speed training, you just press the back button here and you can go to practice range. We're going to hit some on the range. We can go and tells you club speed, ball speed, smash factor, carry, and total distance numbers. You can see over here it's got your club selection. This is D for driver. If you go down, it'll go to 3 wood, 5 wood, 7 wood, hybrid, hybrid 2, hybrid 3, hybrid 4, hybrid 5, and then 3 iron, 4 iron, and so on, all the way down to your lob wedge. All you got to do is when you switch clubs on the range, you just switch it by going up or down to the next club. So let's say we went from sand wedge and we want to hit it a 9 iron. We just toggle up to the 9 iron and then it'll start fresh with brand new metrics and brand new numbers. And it does sync to your phone. If you download the Shot Scope app, it will download every single shot that you hit on the range to your app. That way you can go home and review it. So again, we can press the back button here. And then if we go to on course, it'll do the same thing. You tell it what club you're hitting and it'll give you your metrics. We're going to do some on-course testing with this thing as well. Let's start off with some speed training. Let me show you how it works. One thing that this has that does not is this is compatible with swing speed training. It does have a swing speed training option. You cannot do that on the GC3 at this time. That's one benefit of the LM1. For a fraction of the price, you get a swing speed trainer as well. So once you get set up and you're about 5 feet in front of it and you're going to do some swing speed training, take your swings. So that was 115. Another 115. 119. So again, pretty simple. Just set up about 5 feet in front of your device. Use whatever training aid that you have to work on swing speed. I'm using the ripstick. So now that we're done doing some swing speed training, I want to show you what it's like hitting on the range, changing between clubs, and looking at all the data that it gives you. So we're just going to pick up the launch monitor. As you can see, we're still in swing speed training mode. We're going to press this back button here. It goes to this. You can toggle down to practice range. Press the yes button or the check button, and it's going to start with the 9 iron. We're going to start hitting some sand wedges. We're just going to warm up. So set it on sand wedge, set it down, and then about 5 feet in front. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to be right in here. Let's hit some sand wedges. Let's see what the numbers look like and see if I can dial in some wedges. Just a quick warm up, so I'm not hitting full shots right now. Just want to see, so it's already picking up my club speed without even hitting the golf ball. Let's just hit a nice little 3/4 half swing sand wedge. Club speed 82, ball speed 76, smash factor only 93. You're not really worried about that with our wedges. Carry 91, total 92. Now, this does work indoors as well, but Shot Scope has said that for best results, try and use it outdoors, on the range, on the course. Carry 112, total 112. Typically, sand wedge is going to go about 120 or so on a full shot. So we're still kind of just warming up. Hit a couple more with the sand wedge, then we'll move on. We'll hit a 9 iron and then maybe a 7 iron and then a couple drivers. That one felt a bit toey, didn't go as far, 98. On the range, if I'm hitting balls and taking divots, you're gonna slowly start to back up. So make sure, if you do that, to make sure to back up the device as well. Because if you get too close, it still may read it, but it may not be as accurate. So again, 112 there. All right, let's switch it up. Let's go to the 9-iron. Let's grab the device. Again, toggle up and down. We're gonna go up to 9-iron. As you can see, 9-iron here, it clears everything out. As you can see, right behind the golf ball. Not really aiming at anything. I just wanna see how it performs getting yardages. So that was a little thin. 165, not great. 9-iron for me typically goes about 155, 160 if I really catch it. So that was a little thin, which it went a little farther. Right now it's getting my club speed at 94, ball speed 120, smash 127, 170 carry. That's pretty far. That was struck pretty well. 166 carry. Again, that was struck very well. 166 again. So 9-iron, going a little farther. We're a little downwind. I'm not sure if it can sense that by the way the ball's taken off, but 166 with the 9-iron. It's a little farther than normal. Let's switch to the 7-iron. So again, you're just gonna grab it. You're gonna go up to 7-iron, and you can place it right back down. Very thin, 193. Got that one pretty good, 193 with the 7-iron. Let's hit one more good one with the 7. Then we'll switch to like a 5 wood, then we'll hit a driver. That was struck well. 195 carry. Okay, let's hit a couple woods, a couple drivers, then we'll take it down the course and see how it performs. Switching to the 5 wood. Pulled that one, but I hit it good. 252 carry. That was a little more spinny. Probably gonna go less. No, 265 carry. Hit that one pretty well. 267 carry. So, from what I can tell, it seems like maybe this is on the high end as far as ball speed and carry distances. There is a loft sheet that they send with this unit. I'll post it up on the screen. My irons now might be a little stronger than those lofts that are on the screen now. That was very well struck, nice and high. 161, 157 ball speed. Let's go and hit some drivers. I'm interested to see how far that's flying. Switch it up to driver. Hit that pretty good. 184 carry, 197 total, 164 ball speed. That seems right. The other one seems high. Let's see, it's just another one. That's about my normal numbers. That was struck very well. It should be low spinning. 289 carry, 302 total, 166 ball speed. Again, those all seem pretty good. That's typically, if you watch the review of this driver, those were my numbers. 166 might be a little high. That was a little heely. Not gonna go as far. Ball speed should be down. Let's look. 281 carry, 163 ball speed, club speed 115. Again, a little heely. Yeah, 110. That's realistic. I hit that pretty poorly. 110 club speed, 158 ball speed, 171 carry, only 285 total. So, guys, does it work? Absolutely it works. Is it 100% accurate? I don't know yet. We gotta put this thing up against an $8,000 launch monitor and see how accurate it is. Let's take it out on the course. Let's go play a hole or two and see how it performs out on the course. All right, guys, we're gonna play the first hole real quick. So let's go to start session. We're gonna go to on course. We're gonna hit a driver. So I changed the display to just do yardage. Let's see, let's set this up about 5 feet behind me. A little left to where I wanted. Let's see, 303. That ain't bad. Let's go find it, hit our second shot. All right, guys, we found our ball. Not in the best spot. I've changed it to a sand wedge there on the screen. Got about 100 yards. We're gonna have to keep it a little low under this tree. Pulled it just a hair, but we hit the green. Let's see how far we hit it. 97. Perfect. Let's go make a putt. Fix your pitch marks. We're just gonna line this one up and drain it. It's leaking a little. It's all right. Easy tap in par. And this one will take all day. Now, we're gonna put this thing up against the GC3. We're gonna hit some clubs. We're gonna see exactly what the difference is on these launch monitors. Let's see David versus Goliath. All right, so this one lines up behind. This one lines up in front of the golfer. All right, let's hit a couple sand wedges to start off and see what the difference is. So let's make sure this is supposed to be, again, 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might need to move it a little bit this way. Okay. So we got sand wedge, which is my 54 degree. We have our Foresight app up. I am recording, so we should be able to put those up on the screen. So the Foresight came up with a ball speed of 87, a carry of 111. This one comes out with club speed, ball speed of 85.6, carry of 106. So it's about 5 yards of difference there. That was struck very well, pretty smooth shot. Got 127 on the Foresight, 120 on the LM1. So ball speed 96, this has ball speed at 95.1. So pretty close. Again, struck pretty well. 117.6. Ball speed 92. 112. Ball speed 89.9. So 5 yards difference. We're gonna hit a couple more and we're gonna average them out and see what the difference is here. Slid under that one, maybe just a little. Yeah, 89. Curious to see what that 89 and a half, 89. 75 ball speed, 77.8 ball speed. So that's a little more accurate. Hit pretty well. 118.3, 91.4, 111 carry, 89.1. So again, a couple ball speed points off, and that one's about 7 yards off. We all know that these weren't going to be identical. There's no way they could make a $200 launch monitor do everything that an $8,000 launch monitor can do. So let's see how different they are. That's what we're doing. Let's switch it up. Let's go with the 9-iron. Struck pretty well, maybe a little left. 160.9. This one, 170. Ball speed, 120. Ball speed, 119.1. It's a little closer, but this says 170 carry, this says 160 carry. 160.9, 161 carry. So that's 10 yards, it's 9 yards difference. Little thin, maybe a groove low. 155 total, 115 ball speed. 118 ball speed, 165 total. 10 yards. Again, not my best strike. 159, 115 ball speed, 116, 163 carry. So that's a lot closer. Big pull, 162, 120 ball speed, 120.9, 122 ball speed, 174. It's 12 yards difference. So let's keep it going. Let's hit a 7-iron. Typically goes about 185, 190. Let's see what the Foresight says. That basically, I want to see what it picks up. So 178.6 on the Foresight, 125 ball speed. 129 ball speed, 190 carry. Again, we're about 12 yards off. Let's see if we can hit a good one. Like that. All right, 183.7, 131.9 ball speed, 133 ball speed, 198 carry, 15 yards difference. Again, we knew they weren't going to be identical. 15 yards is a fairly large difference, but so is 8,200. I want to hit some drivers, but I need you to decide in the comments, is $200 worth getting something that'll tell you a general idea of how far you're hitting the golf ball? I think yes. I think a general idea is better than no idea. So I would definitely spend $200 to have a launch monitor that I could take out on the course, that I could hit on the range, that I could use for swing speed training. A lot of golfers don't have $8,000 to buy a launch monitor. $200 is a lot more accessible. Let's hit some drivers. I want to see the differences there, and then let me know in the comments what you think. I am pulling the hell out of the ball, but 268 carry, 161 ball speed. 166 ball speed, 289 carry. That's 21 yards, guys. And 5 mile-an-hour ball speed difference. Struck well, 287 carry, 161 and a half, so it's 162 ball speed, 166 ball speed, and 290 carry. Closer, that's only 2.5 yards off. .272 carry, 163.8 ball speed, 168 ball speed, 294 carry. It's 22 yards. We knew, again, we knew it wasn't going to be identical. It's impossible. But is it worth it? I say yes. $200 is a lot more doable than $8,000. So if you want to start getting serious about your game, you want to start getting some data on the range, on the course, the Shot Scope LM1 is probably for you, the beginner that wants to really start getting serious. Once you've gotten serious and you feel like you're getting really good at golf, that's when you can maybe upgrade to a better launch monitor. But this LM1 is definitely worth $200, easily. It gives you a roundabout average on where you're going. It's up to you. Let me know in the comments. Do you feel like it's worth it? $200 to start out with a launch monitor that gets you some idea on how far you're hitting the golf ball. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on this one. Be sure to hit that subscribe. I really appreciate your support. It helps me out a ton. We'll catch you next time.